Hello! FM Online Counseling Center is back with the second episode. I am your host, Pshem.
And I'm Yasmin. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Woo! So, Pshem, we are the new hosts of this second episode of the Online Counseling Center. I can tell that I'm so nervous for being the new host here for today's episode, and I can wait to see what we have for today.
Yeah. Actually, I'm also very nervous to be the host.
Yeah.
Same as you. And I heard actually that there are many messages coming into the center.
Yes,
with
that's
questions.
true.
Yeah.
That's true. We received a lot of questions actually about infertility, and we got actually 150 questions.
150 questions. That's really a lot.
We chose just 2 stories for today, and we are ready to ask the questions.
I'm already quite curious. What are the questions and what are the stories behind these questions?
Me too, can't wait. So now we introduce you to the most trustworthy doctor of FM Online Counseling Center, Dr. Soo-jin Han from Fertility Center. Nice to meet you, doctor. Woo, welcome!
Welcome!
Hello everyone, I'm Dr. Soo-jin Han from Fertility Center Seoul Station. I'm wondering what kind of questions you have received. I'll try my best to answer all of them well.
So we have the first story of today.
Hello, I am Olivia. I am happily remarried to my second husband. After giving birth to our child with my first husband, I have decided to get a tubal ligation surgery because I didn't want to have any more children then. I love our child and I'm happy with one. What about you?
I mean, I'm happy if you're happy.
My husband and I didn't want to have any more children, so I decided to get a tubal ligation surgery. That happiness didn't last long. After a huge fight with my husband, we have decided to get divorced. I was very happy with you. I wish you happiness.
Do you really have to do this? Don't do this to me.
However, as time passed, we both met new partners and got married again. We have a beautiful child, but I want our own child together. Should we try to have our own baby?
Well, there is something I didn't tell you. I had a tubal ligation surgery, so I cannot have any babies. I'm so sorry.
Oh, that must have been so hard on you, my dear. You should have told me earlier. What about if we try IVF? One of my friends tried it, and they got pregnant.
IVF? Is it possible when both my fallopian tubes are closed? So now we have a story about Olivia. So she got a tubal ligation surgery after giving birth to a child with her ex-husband, and now she wants to try IVF with her new husband, like her current husband, after getting remarried. So we want to ask our doctor with us. It must be a difficult situation for her, so we want to know the answer for this story, right?
And Olivia, in that case, it is not very hard to try IVF if she doesn't have any other issues. So go see a doctor and you'll have great chance of bringing a child into the world.
I'm a female and I didn't know that it's possible. Like, wow.
But actually, to be honest with both of you, this story made me think a lot about me and my wife, because my wife also had to remove a few things out of her body. Even if you have one fallopian tube, you can still have a baby without a problem. We have succeeded with the embryo making.
Okay.
So our embryo is being stored at actually Cha hospital here in Seoul. We have gone through the process of cryo preserving. So the embryo is frozen in the hospital.
Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't know about your situation, and you must be so happy, like
I know, right?
to go through the whole process,
Yeah.
and you know, you must be related. Feel like you're relatable to the person who sent us the story, right?
I know, right? And actually, we both had a problem, so it's not a problem of one person; it's a problem of the whole family.
There are people who go for cryopreservation like him, and others get the IVF process for treating infertility.
And as far as I remember, this process takes around 1 month, if I'm correct, right?
Yes, you know very well. Egg is ovulated one at a time each month from ovary. But for IVF, you need to get hormone injections for about 8 to 10 days to make multiple egg grow in ovaries because you need to get more eggs for the IVF process. After that, we collect the eggs and sperm and get them fertilized.
For 8 or 10 days, like every day, right? Wow, that must be like a really hard process.
I cried.
I mean,
over those
you
8
you
days.
must treat your wife good.
Yeah, I'm trying to be the best husband. Hello, this is a story about my coworker, not me. She is happily married for 7 years. Why do you look so worried? Are you still thinking about that pregnancy issue?
It's a very important issue for me. Come on. I tried IVF and I tried so hard to have a baby with my husband. I mean, for 7 years. And I mean, why can I not just get pregnant?
I think I saw your husband at your housewarming party the other day, and he looked like a big guy. Maybe it's because he is obese. What about you suggest him to lose a little bit weight?
I can get pregnant because my husband's obese? That's nonsense.
A friend of mine had the same problem, so her husband and she visited the hospital. It turned out it was her husband who had the problem, not her. So just give it a try and tell him.
Really? Well, he was fit when we first started dating each other, but after we got married, he got really lazy and he started gaining weight.
What should she do to get pregnant?
Okay, so we have a story. I mean, obesity can cause infertility. Is it false information or not?
Couples struggling with infertility are always interested in and ask a lot of questions about, and body weight may affect reproductive health. So yes, it's very important for both men and women.
I see. So actually, obesity can cause infertility. That was a good advice that you gave to your coworker. Yeah.
Babies from obese parents had a higher risk of mental health issues.
Mental health issues.
Oh.
Future parents who prepare to have a baby should try to maintain a healthy weight.
Wow.
That's why we started going to a personal trainer and getting
That's
fit
so
again. So
healthy.
I think we are on the right path.
Yeah, that's so healthy relationship, I guess.
Yeah.
So I'm curious if we have like any other lifestyles that we should avoid to that causes infertility.
Actually, that's a rumor that goes around all the men who study IT. I was majoring in computer science, so all the guys said, whenever you travel, don't put your notebook right here because it's very hot, and you should care about your treasure. So stay away from the computer as far as you can, actually. Is that true?
Yes, genitals being too warm might not be good.
Wow.
Okay.
And I also guess that maybe not sleeping regularly can cause you infertility, like the unstable pattern of sleeping, maybe.
Yes, it may be, yes. Yeah, because hormone disturbance. So yeah, it can cause infertility.
Oh, that makes sense, actually. I have one more thing. People say that when you go clubbing, men should not stand in front of those big speakers.
What?
Because the sound that Yeah, I heard that rumor, so I'm avoiding the speaker area always when I go clubbing. Is that true?
I'm not sure.
Maybe that was just a rumor not to go close to the stage.
I hope both husband and wives work together to give birth to a healthy baby without any complications and meet their beautiful baby.
And I mean, it was so heartwarming to hear a lot of questions from you guys and to hear all the answers from Dr. Han. Thank you so much for being with us. And what do you think about today's episode? Tell us your feedback.
As a doctor, it was very meaningful for me to find out what kind of questions foreign patients have, and I really enjoyed this time.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Yeah, and I would like to thank all the people who sent actually those questions because
Yeah.
they didn't hesitate and they just wrote their own stories, which are very private, and they shared them with us. But also, I have a question actually. In the future, I might have more questions to you, Dr. Han. Do you mind
should
if
go and
I
visit.
Yeah, do you mind if I visit for advice?
Sure, special consulting session for you.
Oh, thank you. Oh, I'm so lucky, right?
So good.
Yeah, I need to bring my wife next time.
So I hope all your questions were answered for today's episode with FM Counseling Center. So yeah, it was nice to be with you.
Medical Korea Online Counseling Center will continue until all your questions are answered. So wait for the next episode. We were your hosts today, me, Przemysław.
And Yasmin.
Dr. Sujin Han.
And see you next
See you
time.
next time.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. 안녕.